Hello students, today in this video we are going to study about angle of deviation, as well as we are going to understand that why dispersion of light takes place in the prism type optical instrument but not through the glass slab. So let's see what is the angle of deviation, and we will going to find out the answer of this question. First, that is the first figure, this is your glass slab, you all understood, and second is your prism. In the glass slab you are able to see that whatever the incident light ray, that is white light ray, when incident due to different in the medium, air and glass medium, they get refracted and they come out called the emergent ray. So this emergent ray is same as the white light, that incident ray. So incident ray is also a white light, white ray, and this is also the emergent ray is also white. So we are not able to see any type of spectrum of light or the band of 7 colors when light ray passes through the incident, when this light ray passes through the glass slab. So after the refraction through the glass slab, this incident ray, the white ray, again we will get only the white ray, but no spectrum of color of light we get. Now in the second, that is prism, you all know that it is the prism. So here the prism, we can given the name of here, name it. In the prism we are able to see the dispersion of light. So what is dispersion of light? When light passes through the prism, it split up into different 7 colors of light, that is VIBGYOR. So we already understood that prism like structure is or optical instrument used to splitting of the light, and here also the refraction takes place, because here there is a 2 different medium occur, but here the splitting of light takes place, and here in the glass slab you will not found any type of splitting of light. So let's see why this happens and what is angle of deviation. So due to the angle of deviation, this splitting of light takes place. So let's see what is this. Here in the third figure you are able to see here that when light ray passes through the prism, so we know that this is prism, we can name it A. There is a refraction when white light passes through the prism, then there is a refraction takes place, and refraction means there is a bending of light take place. So we will form a normal, and there is a bending of light takes place, and then we get a emergent ray. So what happens here? You are able to see that there is a 2 refractive surface of the prism here, A, B and AC, means the light ray get refracted here and here also. Okay, so what happens when this white light incident on the prism, then what happens? It get bent towards, because there is a change in the medium, so it bends towards the normal, and then they get, and after that when they get out, that is the emergent ray. So basically what happens, what is the meaning of angle of deviation here? So here what happens, basically the white light should go in this way. You are able to see that if we are putting a white light, that it should go straight, as the light ray is going here in this, up to here it is going straight, but what happens, it get refracted. You are able to see that here the light get refracted from its own path. So if we extend this incident ray with the incident ray, so what we found, that the light should go, means the light has the ability to go straight, so it should go in the straight path. You are able to see that it should go in the straight path, that is from this to here. it should go straight path, but what happens, it get bend. So what happened, it get refract or it get bends. So this light, this refracted light, this red light you are able to see here, that is refracted. So basically light should go in this path, but it get refracted. Okay, so and when we again when we extend this emergent ray back, so whatever the angle we get due to the formation of incident ray and the emergent ray, this is the emergent ray. So angle between the incident ray and the emergent ray, that is called angle of deviation. What is called angle of deviation, and it is denoted by delta. So basically angle of deviation is the angle between, that is the angle between formed between the incident ray, that is your incident ray when we extend it, or the emergent ray, that is, so how much it deviate from its path. Basically the light should go straight, but it get deviated. So how much the angle they get deviated, that is called angle of deviation. Here you are able to see that we getting different light wavelength of light, because they having different angles. With different angles they get deviate. So we are able to see the different bands of light here. But here in the glass slab you will find that when we extend this incident light ray and the emergent light ray, they both are parallel. The emergent and incident ray both are parallel. So what happens, there is no any angle of deviation happens. No angle of deviation happens, means whatever the path the incident ray should go, that is the occurs, means incident ray refracted fall on this surface, then they get refracted inside the glass, and then again we will get the same angle and the same emergent ray. So there is no any angle of deviation, zero angle of deviation in glass slab. So that's why we are not able to see the different spectrum of light in the glass slab, because there is an angle of deviation is zero, but in the prism there is an angle of deviation occurs, means the light, whatever the light should follow the path, but it deviates from its path, and the deviation, the angle formed between the emergent ray and the incident ray, that is called angle of deviation, means how much it deviate from its original path, that is called angle of deviation. And that's why we use prism like instrument for the dispersion of light or the splitting of light.